In 1868, government surveyors reserved a 96-acre parcel of land on this site for the use of a racetrack. Horse racing had been held here as early as 1864, when an Easter meeting attracted up to 1,000 people. Race fans from both towns travelled to the meeting by horse-drawn tram. The two main events were won by a horse called Little John, owned by the proprietor of the Royal Exchange Hotel at Kadina. In 1873, a properly constituted club, the York Peninsula Racing Club, was formed and work commenced on improving the course. Stone ballast from sailing ships calling at Wallaroo was used to form a solid base for the track. The stone grandstand was constructed in 1899 at the cost of £500. The name of the club was changed to Kadina and Wallaroo Jockey Club in 1896, and the club operated until 1968. The South Australian Jockey Club's decentralisation policy caused meetings to be moved to Balaclava and Gawler tracks. The Kadina and Wallaroo Jockey Club finally dissolved in 1982 after 119 years of operation. This is the last remaining grandstand. The other grandstand has been demolished. Before it was established as the Kadina and Wallaroo Racecourse, this stretch of ground was made famous as the venue for a cricket match between local sportsmen and the All England cricket team, led by none other than the famous cricketer W.G. Grace. Several York Peninsula businessmen raised the £800 required by Grace to come to the peninsula, and a team of 22 locals, bolstered by 7 city cricketers, was selected to play Grace's 11. An oval was cleared out of the surrounding scrub and a pitch was prepared, with much sweeping, rolling and watering of the stony ground. The match, played on March 23-24, 1874, was a one-sided affair. The York Peninsula team won the toss, elected to bat first, but were dismissed for only 42 runs. Top score was just 7, hit by 2 young locals. 11 of the team scored ducks. When the Englishmen's turn came, they were able to put on 64 runs, with Grace being bowled out on 5 to an underarm bowl. The second day's play was even more remarkable. Between them, the English bowlers McIntyre and Southerton dismissed the entire 22 for only 8 runs, with 5 sundries making up a total of 13. This gave the English 11 victory by an innings and 9 runs. At a dinner at the Royal Exchange Hotel in Kadina after the match, Grace stunned the locals by announcing that he and his team were to play a match in Adelaide the next day. This was in complete breach of the agreement with the YP businessmen. The Supreme Court was involved, and eventually compensation was received by Grace's agents. But the whole incident caused much damage to Grace's reputation as a sportsman amongst the locals on the York Peninsula.